Mark Busnich for City Limits, and to my left is Lou Coletti. He is the chairman, not CEO and president, president CEO of the Building Trades Employers Association of New York. Lou, welcome. Lou and I were right here at Times Square, not too far from where David Letterman finally wrapped up his career. Did you happen to watch the show last night?
I missed the show, but he's had a terrific career. We're all going to miss him.
You know, Lou, the Scaffold Law, we had the opportunity to speak with the executive director of the New York Committee for Occupational Safety and Health about why it's important to keep the Scaffold Safety Law as it is now in the books. You, representing the Building Trades Employers Association, why do you feel it's necessary to change it?
This argument or disagreement has nothing to do with safety. There are three primary purposes, all right, of affordability, availability, and basic fairness. Right now, the cost, which is really borne by the union contractor, are so exorbitant that I have one of my contractors here just got his renewal. Yes, the cost of general liability insurance in New York is 300% higher than his general liability in New Jersey, all because of the Scaffold Law. So as a result of that, many insurance companies have left the New York market. There's maybe one or two left. And the fairness I talked about was all we want is our ability to go to court like in every other judicial proceeding and present whatever evidence may be generic to that case and let the jury decide. There isn't any judicial proceeding in this country where both parties do not have the opportunity to present their side of the case. And we're perfectly ready to accept whatever a jury tells us. But the strict liability provision, which New York State is the only state in the country that has, is causing the union construction industry to lose jobs because we're too expensive.
Even with the big building boom that's going on right now, Lou, there's jobs being lost?
Absolutely. We are losing. We don't have 50% of the market between 10 stories and 30 stories. We used to own that market. So the only thing that's saved us has been this boom. All right. Had this boom not come, we'd have lost more market share because our insurance costs are driving everything up.
Lou, as I said, I interviewed the advocates for the Scaffold Safety Law, and what the executive director there told me is that if there are any changes to the law that's going to put the burden on the worker, where, in other words, lawyers from the contractors or the industry, it's going to be easier for them to prove that somehow, in some way, the worker was at fault. What do you say to that argument?
That's absolutely false, because they're not making the decision. A jury would make the decision. And if the jury decides that there might have been some compelling argument, that's up to them. It's an independent third party. Right now, that's an argument that the trial attorneys have sold to labor, and labor has swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. The most unsafe jobs in this city are non-union construction sites. 75% of the deaths, these are OSHA numbers, are on non-union construction sites. 65% of the stop work orders where you have serious concerns are on non-union sites, and that's because, do you think an immigrant workforce or anyone working for a non-union contractor, if they get hurt, are they going to file a lawsuit? No. So we're paying the burden for everybody, and that's costing the unions jobs.
You're actually